Hello everyone, since Noctoon, welcome to another mod overview, this time on No Lava Cast. A mod that simply adds in the ability for prevention of lava casting to a point where it's difficult to cause any real damage with it, and so that it doesn't try to break cobble gens. So, yeah. There is a config file that you can use, otherwise, it's another consideration of memory usage or RAM usage. Certain versions, and if they'll be forward and so on is all there. So what you come across is obviously a config here. So if you just go to, for example, .minecraft throughout any means. Obviously, I'm just going to go through multi-C, so I can access it here. Actually, what I should say is the easiest way to access it if you've got an active game is go to resource packs, then go up here, then go to configs. But obviously, I've got that anyway, so don't need you. And go straight here, and it's obviously got this MCFG file. So if we just open this with a thing, I do not have anything active for that. Let's see. Pick one. I know we've got Notepad. Do I have plus active? I do not, which is probably the one I would want to use, but this will do. And yeah, so you've got the threshold of count, at which point new cobble is disabled. This is a max threshold of, I assume, attempts or just of cobble happening before it probably stops producing it, maybe? Had a guess. And then there's obviously the ignore generation in the same spot. So it'll break cobble generators completely and utterly. It'll reduce memory overhead of it constantly generating cobblestone every single time, so basically every time it block updates. Yeah, makes the system slightly more accurate. So I've obviously got these set to default, so ignoring it is what's going to happen. So if I just do this normally, of course, I can just keep breaking cobble, and it ain't going to make any difference. It's just going to work as a normal cobble generator. If I went and turn these off, which I'll do now, and then go, I don't know what the threshold's going to do. Yeah, actually, we'll just focus on one thing at a time. We'll just go /reload, see if that changes anything with the config changes, or if I have to completely quit the game and then reload again. Seems to still be doing that. Doesn't seem like much has changed there. We'll go and quit the game entirely and load it up again. And we'll see what happens next. But yeah, if you want to tweak cobble gen with any of these two settings, you obviously can. So yeah, it's pretty much just a performance mod for cobble gen related stuff, it seems, mostly. Obviously in some cases this can kind of be awkward. You obviously wouldn't want this for something like Skyblock or something else where you need cobble generation and don't have access to cobble easily. But yeah, if you wanted to prevent it to, you know, reduce the amount of memory used with constant block updates, like Redstone obviously does when it pulses, I assume, often, or constantly is running, then, yeah, I would assume, at least, would be the closest thing. But obviously, specifically for Lava and Cobble. So, wait for this to load up. Let's just see here. Any moment now. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's just working itself out. And if we break this, it's still updating. What's happening here? Probably should have displayed this before. Have we got anything changing? At least over there. Doesn't seem like much with the server of this stuff. Just do this a few times. Okay. And we'll try again. And we'll enable it. And we'll see what happens. Then yeah. But that's pretty much it, is the ability to enable and disable this to reduce memory overhead and save processing time. And obviously breaks cobble generators, if you're not careful. And the threshold of count for each time, I assume it's producing a new cobble block. When disabled, of course. Obviously I could change this significantly if I wanted to, but I thought I'd just go with the default, just so you can just to see what would happen. But we'll see what happens with the normal without the mod basically doing its thing, and see the memory changes at all. I'm not assuming much difference at all, but we'll see. That seems to be everything. That's all that's detailed, as far as I can tell. And there we go. And we'll just wait for this to do its thing. Are we getting anything different there? I can see. I mean, that's increasing heavily. Or is that just... No, that's just it doing its own thing. Because I'm assuming it's like still generating the world, right? So we do this. Probably if I had more than one, of course, a lot would be happening, but with a single one, I'm assuming not a lot is happening. So yeah, better if you want performance for certain lava or block updates or certain things, like maybe lava flowing to certain places besides just cobble generation. I don't know if this counts for stone or obsidian. It doesn't seem to be with the way things are detailed, but yeah, that's pretty much everything I can work out of that. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.